Hello, it is Social Media, Saturday, August 10th, 2024. Steve Sipress here. And a couple of days ago, a story came out because there was some controversy, which we won't get into, but the fact that Meta, Mark Zuckerberg's company, Meta, Facebook, Instagram, all that, is paying millions of dollars, tons of money for advertising on YouTube to attract a younger audience to Instagram. Back in the day, Instagram was seen as the place where the younger kids went because the older folks, the old fogies, those old people were on Facebook and they didn't want to be there anymore. They went to Instagram. Well, now Instagram is looking to target some more younger users. So they went to YouTube, which is owned by Google, Alphabet, paid them tons of money to attract young people. That's where the controversy is are they allowed to target people under 18 and all this and that? That's another story for another day. But it's reminiscent of TikTok. One of the ways they built themselves into the number one social media platform in the world right now was reportedly they advertised over $1 billion worth of ads on Meta platforms to launch them into the stratosphere. So the moral of the story is, not as successful business owners just don't get this. And they still live in a world of fear over competition. And, how can Meta do this? How can they pay all this money to their arch rival Google? And how can TikTok pay all that money to their arch rival Meta? And so forth. Well, it's because they know what they're doing. Right? These are some of the largest companies on the planet. So maybe, perhaps, instead of thinking, gee, how can they do this? How about genuinely asking, why do they do that? And maybe I can do the same somehow in my business. I can work with other businesses that have similar audience as mine. So, for instance, restaurants. Do you think people only go out to one type of restaurant? I mean, if you own a restaurant, an Italian restaurant, and you've got some VIP opt-in text message VIP club list of 5,000 local people that like going to your restaurant, don't you think you could promote a local Chinese restaurant or a local Mexican food restaurant or whatever other type of restaurants around? And that's not really taking away from the fact that people are coming to your restaurant, right? Same thing, and I talk about it all the time in entertainment world. If you watch the Oscars or the Emmys or any of these award shows, they're all thanking each other and talking about how they all work together. Yeah, I mean, they're it's an awards show, it's a competition. But they all know they're really all partners. All the producers and all the actors and all the behind-the-scenes people are always working together on all kinds of different projects. So, they're always, you can see it in the acceptance speeches, right? Like, oh, I'm just honored to be on the stage with all these great people and my friends and this and that and whoop-a-ba. And, they cheer for each other. If they don't win, their friend won. And, sports, the same thing. You think that sports teams are arch rivals, the Yankees and the Red Sox or the Redskins and the Cowboys or whatever the teams are called now. Like, yeah, they're promoted, they're marketed as arch rivals, but of course they're partners. I mean, you can't have just the Cowboys go onto the field. Who's going to show up for that? It's called a practice. Maybe a few people show up, but certainly not getting all kinds of billions of dollars in ticket sales and TV money and all that. You got to have a partner, which is a team on the other side of the line of scrimmage. You're seeing it now at the Olympics. I think that's over, just about over, ending. I mean, sure, they're rivals. They're country against country and runner against runner and swimmer against swimmer and all that. But one person in the pool, nobody's watching that. Nobody watches swimming anyway, except once every 4 years in the Olympics. But you get my point. The competitors are much more partners than they are competitors. They get together and say, hey, we got to have a swim meet. And the different schools call each other. And they say, let's get together. Let's work together here. Oh, we're rivals, but let's put you on the schedule. And our college will play your college. And it will be a big rivalry, but of course they're business partners. So how about you doing the same thing in your business? Find, quote, competitors and find a way to partner up with them so that you can both benefit. And big hint, big reason it benefits is it's much more beneficial to your customers, your clients, your patients and members, that you're delivering much more value than you could alone by teaming up with somebody that does something similar to you. Anyway, hopefully you get the point. If you want to brainstorm ways to do this, I've helped thousands of businesses leverage this strategy to make ridiculous amounts of money. You can contact me, Steve at SteveSipress.com. You can hit my website, thewowstrategy.com. You can shoot me a comment or a private message wherever you're watching this, reading it, listening to it, whatever, and I'll help you out as best I can, point you in the right direction, maybe to connect you to somebody that can help you out, whatever it is. I will help you as best I can. And that'll do it for social media, Saturday, August 10th, 2024. Thanks for being here today. I'll be back with you again tomorrow to say hello. On Sunday, Fun Day.